you face a lot of discomfort in your tummy after a meal? Or do you feel there's a lot of bloating or discomfort around your right shoulder? Is your tummy protruding a lot? Well, in case you have these symptoms or health related problems, then you may want to consult with your doctor to see if you have what's called a fatty liver. In today's video, that's what we're going to talk about: non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Hello, this is Dr. Nirmala from The Well Way. As always, let me remind you that any dietary or lifestyle changes must be taken after consulting with a nutrition specialist or else with your physician. The liver is one of the most important organs in the body. It's like a huge factory that has multiple functions. The liver plays a major role in breaking down our foods, especially fats, because it produces a substance called bile, which is important in breaking down fats. Secondly, the liver also manufactures proteins, carbohydrates, and cholesterol that's required for our body. In addition, the liver plays a major role in balancing the hormones in our body. And finally, the liver also plays a major role in detoxifying our body. That is to say that the liver removes a lot of the harmful substances within our system. We have all used a sink, isn't it? Either to wash our hands or wash vessels. What's a sink supposed to do? It's supposed to drain out all the dirty water that accumulates. But suppose we don't take care of that sink and we let it get dirty and clogged, then what happens? The dirty water doesn't get drained. In fact, it will continue to collect and maybe even overflow and create a big stink. The same thing happens if we don't take care of our liver. The liver will not be able to function normally and it ends up really affecting our health and body. And this can result in a lot of health concerns for the person. The liver is located in the upper part of our abdomen on the right side, just below our chest. Fatty liver can be caused because of two reasons. One is called alcoholic fatty liver disease, and this happens when a person has consumed large amounts of alcohol over many years. The second is called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This can happen in people with viral infections such as hepatitis B or C, in case they have been on some medications which are harmful for the liver. And finally, in cases of insulin resistance. In this video, we are going to concentrate on non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which is caused because of insulin resistance. If you've been following this channel, you would have seen the video that I did on insulin resistance. As I had explained in that video, when people with insulin resistance consume starchy foods or sugary foods, the body is unable to utilize the glucose from those foods. And this then gets pushed into the fat cells which expand, causing obesity and diabetes and other insulin resistance related disorders. Now we also know that in cases of insulin resistance, fat starts accumulating within the cells of the liver. So the liver then starts expanding and becomes bulky and starts looking very greasy. And this is called fatty liver. From being bulky and greasy, if the liver continues to be exposed to sugar and starchy foods, the condition worsens and the liver becomes highly scarred and fibrosed, and it also shrinks in size. A liver that has become fibrosed is then not able to do its normal functions. This stage of fatty liver disease is called cirrhosis. What are the symptoms or health-related problems that are associated with the fatty liver? Initially, for many years, the person may not even be aware that they have fatty liver. Later on, they may have symptoms such as bloating in the abdomen. As time goes by, many of them experience a kind of dragging pain in the right side of their abdomen. They may face a lot of discomfort after a meal, especially if it's a fatty meal with a lot of oil in it. A lot of people with fatty liver experience pain around the right shoulder, especially after they've eaten. Many of them experience tiredness and fatigue. Quite a few of them also experience that their abdomen looks bigger and has started protruding. In these early stages, when a person with fatty liver is examined by the doctor, they would be able to feel an enlarged liver. But like I said, as time goes by, if this is not dealt with, the liver shrinks and becomes unable to do its normal functions. And when this happens, when the liver shrinks and becomes very scarred, then the person can go on to develop jaundice and at times have a lot of fluid accumulation in the abdomen called ascites. Why did I decide to do this video on non-alcoholic fatty liver disease? Over the last year, I've seen a lot of young people in their early 30s and maybe 40s presenting with fatty liver. Apart from that, I also read a lot of reports where children were now presenting with fatty liver disease because of their diet and lifestyle. The good thing is that if it's caught early, then non-alcoholic fatty liver disease can be reversed. How does a person come to know if they have fatty liver? A simple ultrasound scan of the abdomen will reveal whether the person has a fatty liver. The doctor may also ask for a fibroscan. That's a more specialized scan looking at the liver to see if there is any fibrosis or scarring that has set in. Apart from this, a blood test called liver function test will tell you if the liver is functioning properly. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is also associated with liver cancer, cancer of the intestines, and even pancreas. Hence, it's very important for a person with any of these symptoms that I had described earlier to consult with their doctor in order to be able to reverse this condition. The good thing, of course, is that our bodies are very resilient. It repairs and maintains itself on a daily basis. Our liver, especially, is a very dynamic organ. As many of you know, it has the capacity to regenerate. So even if a person does have fatty liver, it takes many years before it actually starts causing health-related problems. And finally, what does a person need to do in order to reverse fatty liver? Let's talk about the don'ts first. Don't use sugar. Don't use highly refined carbohydrates and starches. And third, stay away from junk food. Now let's look at the do's. First, have adequate amount of protein and fat in your diet. Second, add a generous helping of non-starchy vegetables to each meal. And finally, if there are any other associated problems of insulin resistance, like obesity or diabetes, then bring these under control as well. If you find this video helpful, then do hit that like and subscribe button. But before I sign off, what are the 3 main points I would like you to remember? First, the liver is a very important organ in our body and we need to take care of it. Second, insulin resistance related non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is a reality, and if a person has any of the symptoms that I described, then they need to visit their physician so that this can be looked into. The third and final point that I'd like you to remember is that non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is reversible if it is detected early. And the way in which to reverse it is to make the necessary changes to your diet. Until next week, this is Dr. Nirmala signing off, and remember, wellness begins with your plate.